you doing, Tom?
Fine, Jimmy. You know, I get the feeling that, like, if you're in the off-season to stay in shape, you hire a caddy to wear this. And that
I couldn't get in shape that way,
now,
though.
if he tells you to hit a wedge, you hit a driver. Or if he tells you to just to stay in shape for the season, you know. Jimmy, I got to ask you something. I read something, I'm not so sure this is true. First of all, I said in the opening, so you understand what I was introducing about Jim McMahon, you know, if you love the Bears, you love this guy. Or sometimes, I say that because quarterbacks catch hell, don't they? I mean, the fans love you one day and boo you the next day.
Well, it's definitely a rough position to play in sports because you get a lot of credit when you win, and a lot of heat when you lose. But you know, I've been a quarterback. I've been playing quarterback all my life, so you know, you kind of learn to live with that. You know, you much rather have a good day than a bad, but around here the fans have been pretty good so far for us, so hopefully they'll stick with it.
You know,
I hope we got a team to cheer for. You know, we got some things going on.
Yeah, are we going to lose Wilbur or what?
He's gone.
There's nothing we can do about that.
He's gone.
Nothing we can do about that.
How
do you feel about that?
Well, I got to play him next year. You know, so I didn't want to have to look across the line and see Wilbur Marshall. You know, I think he's one of the best linebackers, if not the best in football. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate the thing that happened, but you know, my book I wrote 2 years ago, I mentioned some things about losing players at that time, and makes me look like a prophet. So
yeah, it sure does. Yeah. So,
but hopefully things will work out for us. You know, we're looking forward to getting started in July. Right now, we're going to relax and play golf. And
speaking of relaxing, what do you do to relax? What have you done recently, you know, to just unwind after the season?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I unwound in an F-16. And that,
wait a minute,
my whole inside's unwound in the F-16.
What, F-16, you know, why would you want to, how did this happen?
Well, I went to speak in Boston to a group of the Air Force people, and went out there to speak at their dinner, and for compensation. You know, a lot of times you get paid for stuff like this, and their money, you know, they didn't have a lot of money, but I said, you know, how about a ride in an F-16? And you know, they pulled a lot of strings to do that, because you know, all the people that night at the dinner kept asking me, how did you get in this plane? You know, we can't even get near those things. And,
how did you get?
I don't know how it happened, but they did it.
How did they?
General Chubb did me right.
The General?
Yeah.
General Chubb is his name? I'm not, I felt a little safe till you told me that we have someone named General Chubb running it.
Yeah, he was quite a guy, quite an impressive individual.
But I was in the service, I was on aircraft carriers. I know that you just can't do that without, I mean, how did you get clearance to do such a thing?
I really don't know. They told me I could go, and that's all I really wanted to know. I didn't care how it got done, just as long as we got it done.
And you flew in an F-16?
Yeah, I got to fly it a little bit.
You flew the F-16 as well?
Did one of those rolls. And,
wait, not purposely. You did it because you didn't know what you were doing.
No.
You didn't grab it.
No, he showed me how to do it, and then I did it.
Oh, is that right?
Then I took my mask off and lost lunch.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite a ride, though. I'll tell you, that was fun.
I guess, you know, maybe Ditka's right. You might be a space cadet, you know, I mean.
I was pretty close up there. That was,
Whoa. Well, would you do it again?
Oh, I loved it. Next, I would like to get shot off an aircraft carrier. That'll be my next.
Shot off
Get
an
my
aircraft
attorney to work on that for me.
You're kidding.
I'd like to do it again now that I know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect the first time. You know, we took off, and then he went straight up and turned, and you know, I about lost it there. Yeah. And then you know, we flew straight for a while to get my senses back, and then he started doing these rolls, and then he let me fly a little bit, and then I just kind of sat there with my bag ready.
Yeah.
Well, because they said if you let go in the plane, you had to clean it yourself. So I was making sure I didn't get anywhere.
I think let me give you some good advice. Next time you're going to go do it, don't eat for 2 or 3 days, you know. And you know, I know that you're interested, or you would be interested in doing film, and I know there's a lot of interest in you doing film. We're going to be right back after this message. I'd like to hear about some of the possible movie roles you might be playing. Don't go away. Jim and I will be right back.